Today on Forbes, as cannabis and sports betting become legalized, and with OnlyFans as mainstream as Netflix, Venmo has become the go-to app for everyday hedonists. Today, there is a vibrant underworld of sex workers, drug dealers, and gamblers who use Venmo to run their operations, whether it is safely in a gray market, like erotic content, which is allowed on Venmo, with approval, or more illegal services, like paying a bookie, a pot dealer, or a prostitute, which are explicitly banned. And while most of these transactions fly below the radar of law enforcement, among the millions of Venmo users who send billions of dollars every year to pay their babysitters, rent, split dinner with friends, or buy gifts at a craft fair, there are some high-profile examples of people using Venmo for more nefarious intentions. In November, Jenna, a 35-year-old OnlyFans creator living in Los Angeles, received $2,500 from one of her favorite followers via Venmo. The man, whom she had never met, had ordered an hour's worth of 10-minute erotic videos every few months for the last 5 years. For this new batch of videos, Jenna role-played as a MILF while wearing a skirt with pantyhose, a button-down shirt, and 6-inch stilettos he had bought her to wear in the video. Venmo is for vices, says Jenna, who has been a sex worker for about a decade. For Jenna and her peers in the sex work industry, cash is no longer king. With the rise of online platforms like OnlyFans, Fansly, SextPanther, payment apps like Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and Zelle are the easiest ways to connect with fans and sell videos, clothing, and other merchandise. Jenna, for instance, sells her used underwear for $150 a pair, DVDs for $50, and once sold a t-shirt which she thought was a bit odd. The New York Times published an intricate document created by federal investigators during a sex trafficking investigation that allegedly shows how Matt Gaetz, the former U.S. representative from Florida, and an associate used Venmo to pay some $10,000 to two women for sex. Gaetz has denied the allegations, and the Department of Justice closed the investigation and did not bring charges against him. It is extremely difficult to estimate how much of Venmo's total transactions are generated from the vice economy. PayPal does not disclose this detail, but Forbes estimates that less than 1% of the platform's transactions fall into this category. Last year, Venmo's transaction volume hit $270 billion, which means Venmo's underground economy is estimated to be between $1 billion and $2 billion annually. Venmo, of course, is an imperfect vehicle for crime, if not outright foolish, considering you need to connect a bank account and your real name to it. But it is convenient. And convenience most of the time wins out despite the risks. Searching a federal court database for subpoenas for Venmo accounts returns many dozens of cases of criminals being caught committing crimes thanks to accepting or soliciting online payments. Joseph Scaramucci, director of law enforcement training and operations at a nonprofit called Skull Games, which helps investigate and break up sex trafficking rings, loves when people Venmo for illicit behavior. It's obviously something that everyday people use day to day, but it does have an underbelly, says Scaramucci. Prior to Cash App, Venmo is where you found everything. Cash App, which allows for more anonymity, is the preferred online payment method when it comes to crime, Forbes reported in 2022. Block, which owns Cash App, told Forbes at the time that it does not tolerate crime on its platform and that the company proactively monitors transactions for suspicious activity.